Tyson Fury sparring with knockout artists and power punchers ahead of his dangerous rematch with Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. Stay tuned to this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys give this video a thumb up. I dropped the illest content, dope content in world boxing. In this digital space, numero uno, let's get it. We talk about all things boxing, upcoming fights. There's some great ones. Tank Davis, Gervonta Davis fights this week. You got Tyson Fury versus Wilder 3. We'll talk about that. Pacquiao Spence for all your boxing news, the latest and greatest. Points of view, pre and post fight break. Just smash the like button. Do yourself a favor. Let's talk about it. Now, Tyson Fury, he's working with youthful, young, power punching fighters, heavyweights, ahead of his rematch July 24th with none other than the man you see on the screen, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. How do I know this? Boom. Jared Anderson. He's on the card for Wilder Fury. This is why you guys got to follow the channel, because I drop videos about all these things in real time. So to stay in touch with the latest and greatest, do yourself a favor. But I made a video about this. Jared Anderson, nicknamed Big Baby, he's going to be on the undercard, and you see him pictured with Tyson Fury. He's a knockout artist, prospect, heavyweight prospect, and there he is with his coach and Tyson Fury. And it looks like they're in the top ranked gym. And he says, pay-per-view rounds in today, literally, Team Big Baby times the Gypsy King, July 24th. 5 days ago, right? So I'm just getting that around and making a video. So it's not a surprise that he's working with these young fighters. Also, former PBC fighter, F.A. AJAGABA, who's also a knockout artist. And he comes from PBC. He was in a contract with the PBC. For whatever reason, he ended up leaving. And you see them working together too. So I'm not surprised one bit that Tyson Fury is going after knockout punchers and youthful guys to try to push him, because he knows the fight's real. Now, this is bad news for old media. Here's why. Because when it comes to the conversation of Wilder versus Fury 3, old media tells you that Wilder is no match. People like Paulie Malignaggi said he'll get eviscerated and there's nothing he can do, or nothing he can do and change and stuff like that. But I beg to differ. I think Wilder, first of all, the type of power he has, he's always in a fight. Just because Fury had success in the last fight, there's a lot of, let's say, asterisks by that. And I'll save that for another video. But just because you had the success in another fight, this is boxing. How many people, I mean, Marquez practically lost all the first 3 fights to Pacquiao, right, on paper, and he knocks out Pacquiao in the 4th fight. So for whatever reason, people have no objective skills when it comes to talking boxing, and they just think Wilder, there's nothing he can do. It's like it's a foregone conclusion. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, he can't improve. He can't find new ways to creatively get his right hand off. He can't go to the body. There's just nothing he can do. So the good thing for Wilder is this. He has zero pressure, goose egg, no pressure. He looks like he's in shape, working at night, nocturnal, which is good because he would be fighting Tyson Fury at nighttime main event. And there's no pressure. According to old media, Wilder has no shot, no hope, no chance. But I like seeing that Tyson Fury is with these young, hungry power puncher fighters, so there won't be any excuses, because I believe when Wilder wins that there'll be a ton of excuses from old media and saying it was the pandemic and a long layoff, or Fury wasn't focused, he wasn't concentrating, and you know, as a result, this is why Wilder won. You know, you see Wilder right there, he looks like he's in crazy shape. Now, it's not a bodybuilding contest, but I would rather be in the shape Wilder's in and work on strategy and have more power. Tyson Fury, they're lying to you and telling you Tyson Fury is a one-punch knockout artist. Let's see if he knocked out Jared Big Baby Anderson or F.A. AJAGABA with the headgear on. You know, if he has so much power, I guarantee you they will not say that they got knocked out by Fury. Like when I hear people, for the most part, and it's weird that old media allows these statements to be made by Sugar Hill and Team Fury like he just developed one punch knockout execution power overnight. Where did this come from? You know, how do you just get power like this overnight? Like, no one seems to think. Everyone's talking about Wilder and what he says, and Tyson Fury saying that Deontay Wilder is an excuse maker, you know. But what about the statement that he's a knockout artist? Like, how did this come about? Like, how do you just wake up and decide, hey, I want to be a puncher? I've never heard of that in all of boxing. Wilder's a natural born puncher. Gervonta Davis, David Benavidez, these guys have been strong. David Benavidez has been sparring with the likes of Zordo Ramirez and Gennady Golovkin and Kelly Pavlik when he was even younger. Like when he was Kelly Pavlik and guys like that, he was sparring them when he was like a teenager. So he's been doing this. So I'm very curious to see this fight. Again, Wilder looks in tremendous shape. You're either born with it or not. You know, it's like somebody with light eyes or something. You can put contacts in or something to try to make it look like you have light eyes, but if you weren't born with light eyes, you don't have light eyes unless you get some kind of weird surgery or whatever. Wilder looks in crazy shape. Fury looks to be taking it serious, which again throws darts and pokes holes all through old media's talking point. Look at the man back. Old media is saying that Wilder has no shot and he's not dangerous. He's going to get eviscerated. But if Fury's sparring with top undefeated knockout artists, I think that does stipulate that Deontay Wilder is perceived as a real threat. Fury said it himself. So again, you can listen to my channel, subscribe to the channel, share the videos. We'll continue running the numbers up. Or you can listen to people like Paulie Malignaggi, who not being objective with this situation, saying Wilder has no hope, no shot, nothing he can do. He's getting eviscerated no matter what. Well, obviously Tyson Fury and his dad said he's worried. He's worried for his son, right? I could pull all this stuff up, but this is why you guys have to follow the channel, because I talk about this, right? I talk about all these different things in real time, so you don't miss a thing. Explosive interview, right? John Fury worried about Tyson losing to Deontay Wilder. It's all there. The information is there. And the great thing about my channel and me, I don't have to lie to make a point. I can make points based on 100% reality, no fiction, and the point sticks. John Fury upset versus Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua fallout, and he's worried about Wilder. This is what happens when you get to the top. You got a lot of yes men, blah, blah, blah. I'm concerned whether Tyson Fury can raise his game for Wilder. So after Fury's been accused of cheating, now all of a sudden his dad seems concerned. Whereas the last fight, he was betting David Haye 100,000, saying, hey, my son will walk him down effortlessly. Something looks wrong. He says whether Fury gets complacent or makes a mistake, it's got a good chance of going wrong out there. So to all the people who are saying that Wilder is easy and ripe for the picking, his own dad, his own promoter, other people in the UK like Carl Frampton, none of these guys aren't saying that. Tyson Fury says Wilder is a dangerous man. I'm not worried about Joshua. Look, he don't look like he's in the craziest shape. So I can't wait for the fight. Can't wait. Use my link in the description to get TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is an awesome browser extension to help you level up your YouTube content and take that to the next level by optimizing your videos so they get found in search. The more people who see your content, the more chances you have with the public. I've been using TubeBuddy for years. It can help you too. Consider TubeBuddy to help your channel level that up. Let's keep going. I'll keep you guys up to date on Wilder Fury July 24th. It's about to go down. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.